Hello, welcome back to another breaking news update. My name is Jimmy Boyd, and you were watching Boyd News. I want to thank you so much for tuning in today. So, I've got some more updates for you guys regarding these drones that are being spotted over the skies of New Jersey and New York, and now also many other states like Pennsylvania, Maryland, Ohio, California, Oregon. Many states starting to report aerial vehicles or drones or objects in the skies, all kinds of crazy lights, things like that. We've been talking about this quite a lot over the last week or two. And this situation continues to get weirder by the day. We have a new story today. You can see here on your screen. Mystery drones in New Jersey are Chinese spy drones, according to Mccaul, who is the House Foreign Affairs Committee chairman. And he said that he believes that some unidentified drones spotted above New Jersey and New York are spy drones from China. Okay, so this story continues to spin around in circles. We are hearing so many different things that sometimes these drones we have nothing to worry about, then other times we do. We heard at one point that there was an Iranian mothership off the eastern coast of the United States that was deploying these drones, and then the Pentagon shot that down, said that wasn't true. Then we had Donald Trump coming out soon after that, and him commenting and saying that the government should be shooting these down. Soon after that as well, this was just yesterday, we had a report that I'll show you guys in just a moment, that the White House coming out and saying that these drones are flying legally and lawfully, that there is no nefarious intent or anything like that. There's no reason to shoot these down. So I don't know what is going on here, but this story continues to spin around in circles in so many different directions that it's hard to keep up with what's going on here. But I want to show you guys this report, and also I'll show you guys the clip of Mccaul as he's speaking to some reporters and claiming that these drones, apparently, at least some of them, are Chinese spy drones, okay? So let's hop on over here real quick, just for a moment, to the New York Post. This is the original article that's discussing this. It says, spy drones from China are likely cause of unexplained aircraft wreaking havoc over the U.S., House Foreign Affairs Chair says in bombshell claim. Okay, this is coming out today, December 17th, 2024. And it says right here, House Foreign Affairs Committee Chairman Mccaul said Tuesday that he believes that some unidentified drones spotted above New Jersey and New York are spy drones from China, after the Biden administration officials insisted many of the aircraft are innocent commercial aircraft. Okay, so there is more information here, and we're not going to go over this whole article. This talks more about some of the things he was stating, but I'll show you guys the actual video, and you can get it from there. But I will cite this down below in the description for you guys, and actually all of my articles that we go over, I cite them down below in the description. You guys can continue reading them if you want to. But also, this is what came out yesterday from Fox News. It says drones flying over the country are lawful. Nothing indicates a public safety risk, says top White House official. John Kirby says the assessment is that they're seeing commercial hobbyists and even law enforcement aircraft activity. Okay, so that's what they're stating here, that these are commercial hobbyists. Okay, this came out yesterday, stating that these are just normal people. Okay, basically normal citizens that are using these drones that are flying in the skies, and apparently law enforcement aircraft also. So there's really nothing nefarious going on here, no malicious intent in any way, and nothing to be worried about is kind of what they were saying. And that statement came out from the White House after we had Donald Trump coming out and saying that these should be shot down, okay? So now I have a few things over on X as well, and then one more article we're going to briefly go over to share with you guys with more information regarding this. But first I want to show you guys the clip, it's 2 minutes long, of Mccaul claiming that these drones are from China, okay? So from Benny Johnson, breaking, House Foreign Affairs Committee Chair Mccaul claims mystery drones in New Jersey are Chinese spy drones. I believe they're spy drones. The PRC, Communist China, excels at this. We know they've purchased land near military bases. Okay, so a minute and 56 seconds, excuse me. Take a look at what he has to say here while he's being interviewed by the press.
Okay. I know you were just talking about Afghanistan, but on the drone sightings, I did ask you, do you have any idea what line of questioning you all are going with the public and lawmakers? Obviously, we all have a lot of questions about what those are.
Yeah, we want answers. The response that I'm getting is that we don't know whose drones these are. I was with the NASA administrator, Bill Nelson. He said that these drones have been reported over military sites, military bases. I would not think those are friendly. I would think those are adversarial. In fact, NASA seems to be picking up more than our military is with respect to the drones. So I think Congress is gonna pursue this. I know the House Intelligence Committee is having a hearing on this. We need to identify who is behind these drones. My judgment, based on my experience, is that those that are over our military sites are adversarial and most likely are coming from the People's Republic of China.
Do you think you'll be satisfied with what you hear today?
Probably not. I think they're going to say they don't know. And that's a concern in and of itself, that if we have drones flying around military bases and we can't identify where they came from or who's responsible for them. I know there are a lot of commercial drones out there, and Secretary Mayorkas has talked about this. That's fine, but the ones flying over our military bases, by definition, I would say are adversarial. We need to know who is behind that because I believe they're spy drones.
Okay, so there you go. So he says he believes they are spy drones that are flying over military bases in the United States. And he believes that maybe some of these, maybe not all of them, could potentially be from China. So very big claim here that he's coming out with. And if you notice, he also mentioned that the House Intelligence Committee, along with the FBI and CIA, were going to be holding a classified briefing today. I have some information on that as well. So we're going to go ahead and jump on over here to a few more updates. We'll talk about that classified briefing in just a minute, because I want to show you guys this also from MJ Truth Ultra. Update: Invasion of the drones. Just in, U.S. House Foreign Affairs Chair Michael Mccaul makes bombshell claim these are enemy combatant drones, likely from China. The U.S. government stories so far: first it was, we have no idea what they are, but they're safe. Then they were from an Iranian mothership staged off the East Coast. Then the Pentagon said these drones are not a threat from a foreign adversary. There is no Iranian threat. Then they tell us there's potentially 2 radioactive threats. Then the drones were deemed lawful and legal after Trump says to shoot them down. And now they are from China and they're not smart enough to turn the lights off to operate discreetly. And he says LOL, or laugh out loud. I get the feeling our government is lying and trying to confuse us. Okay, so as we can see here, this is kind of like a timeline of all the different stories that have come out to kind of explain what's going on here. Either they're safe, they're not safe. One minute they're from Iran, they're in an Iranian mothership off the eastern coast. Then they're not. Then the Pentagon claiming that, there's no threat. Just all over the place, okay? It seems like the public in the United States just kind of be thrown everywhere, and it seems like maybe there's some sort of attempt to confuse people, or who knows what's going on here. But definitely a very strange situation that's just going all over the place. But let me know what you think is going on down below. We're going to move on to another update here from UAP James. New Pentagon press secretary declines to say why today's CIA FBI drone briefing for the House Intelligence Committee was classified. I'd have to refer you to Congress, is what he said. So he basically declines to answer the question from the reporter who asked him why this is a classified briefing, if these are just hobbyists, as we saw from that Fox News article. If these are just commercial hobbyists using these drones, why is there a need for a classified hearing or drone briefing? Okay, so I'll go ahead and show you this real quick, and then we'll hop right back.
Just why does it have to be a classified briefing if these are just hobbyist drones, they're not military drones? Why is it a classified briefing on the Capitol Hill?
I'd have to refer you to Congress on that. Again, sharing as much information as we can here. I don't have the briefing in front of me, so I can't tell you specifically, what aspects are classified or not. I can assure you, though, that again, we are sharing as much information as we can based on what we know.
Just
all right, so very interesting. Yeah, so the Pentagon not willing to come out and say why this House Intelligence Committee hearing with the FBI and the CIA, even the Department of Homeland Security, also attending that briefing and discussing this drone activity that people are experiencing in New Jersey and New York. But he's not willing to explain why, or can't explain why this is a classified briefing, okay? So one last thing I want to show you guys. We're going to hop on over here to Fox News, and it says, plain stars and hobbyists, lawmakers insist nothing nefarious is happening in New Jersey skies. Representative Himes says the drones are not the work of a classified government operation. Okay, so this is the information coming out after that hearing when they held this drone briefing. Okay, so this is coming out today, December 17, 2024. It says right here, lawmakers exiting a classified briefing with U.S. intelligence officials insisted they received assurances nothing nefarious is going on with the recent uptick in drone sightings in New Jersey. On Tuesday, U.S. officials from the CIA, FBI, Department of Homeland Security, and Defense Department privately briefed members of the House Intelligence Committee in an effort to assuage growing fears over sightings of unmanned aircraft systems, or UAS, and fresh calls for federal action. There's no evidence that anybody acted unlawfully here or that any of these drones, in as much as the authorities know about anything about them, are associated with anybody with malign intent, says Representative Jim Himes, a Democrat from Connecticut, ranking member of the committee, told reporters after the briefing. I don't think we have any reason to believe that they are hiding information. And again, we asked an extraordinarily detailed series of questions of 28 people over a period of 3 hours. Okay, so there is more information on this article, and I'll cite that down below if you guys want to check out some more of that. But essentially, nothing coming out from this House Intelligence Committee hearing or briefing on these drones. So, again, who knows what's really going on over here, but we do have Michael Mccaul, the House Foreign Affairs Committee chairman, stating that he believes, out of speculation at least, that these are Chinese spy drones, at least some of them, over some of the installations, military installations in the United States. Now, maybe some foreign adversaries could be taking advantage of the situation. I think that could be a possibility. But the fact this is now China and no longer Iran, when we were just hearing a few days ago as well from the Pentagon, they were stating that there was no foreign adversary involved here, and now all of a sudden there is. So who really knows what is happening? But you guys let me know what you were thinking down below in the comment section, because it's a very strange situation that is going on. Is this something to be concerned about, or it is not, or is it not? Let me know what you think down in the comment section below. And that's going to be it for today's update. If you got something out of this, please smash that like button. Also, if you enjoy my content, please consider subscribing down below. Hit the notification bell. That way YouTube can notify you. And with that, everybody take care and God bless. And we'll see you in the next one.